My name is Amelia. And the night I found him in the garage changed everything I thought I knew about love, forgiveness, and second chances. The rain had been falling since sunset, steady and endless, washing the quiet streets of Maplewood in silver. I remember the hum of the water against the windows, the creak of the old house, the smell of wet earth creeping through the cracks. I had come home late from work, exhausted, shoes soaked, umbrella half broken. All I wanted was a cup of tea and the comfort of silence. But when I turned off my car headlights, something caught my eye. A faint glow coming from the small garage at the edge of the driveway. At first, I thought it was the motion light flickering again. But then I saw movement, a shadow shifting inside. My breath caught. This house had been empty for weeks before I moved in. I gripped my keys, heart pounding. I pushed open the side door of the garage. He was there, sitting on the concrete floor, head resting against a stack of boxes, soaked from the rain. A man, familiar somehow. His jacket was torn, his hands trembling around a cold cup of coffee that must have been left from earlier in the day. "Excuse me?" I said, trying to sound firm but calm. "This is private property." The man looked up, and in that moment, everything inside me stopped. "Amelia?" he whispered. The voice, the eyes, I knew them. Older now, rougher around the edges, but unmistakable. It was Ethan Wells, the boy I used to watch stars with behind my grandmother's barn, the one who left 10 years ago without saying goodbye. I froze. "Ethan?" He nodded slowly, a faint, almost broken smile forming. "Didn't think you'd remember." The sight of him, the same dimple when he smiled, the same soft brown hair, now messy from the rain, made something old and tender stir in me. But there was also confusion, and the kind of ache that only time could create. "What are you doing here?" I asked quietly. He rubbed the back of his neck, looking away. "Long story. I didn't mean to scare you. I just needed a place to stay dry. I saw the open garage door, thought no one lived here. I wanted to believe that, but part of me knew there was more." "You disappeared for a decade," I said softly. "And now you show up in my garage?" He sighed. "Guess fate has a strange sense of humor." Something about the way he said it, tired, humble, made me lower my guard. I handed him a towel from the storage shelf. "Come inside. You'll catch pneumonia." He hesitated, then nodded. Inside, I made tea, the way my mother used to. Too much honey, too much warmth. Ethan sat by the window, dripping rainwater onto the old rug, looking like a ghost from another life. "This place suits you," he said quietly. I smiled faintly. "It's peaceful." "That's what I wanted." "After everything?" he asked. I looked at him then, and the past came rushing back. The summer before college, the nights by the lake, the promises we never kept. "After everything," I said. He smiled softly, but his eyes held a story he wasn't telling. For hours we talked, about where we'd been, who we'd become. Ethan told me about leaving town, about losing his father, about the years he spent wandering, fixing cars and chasing chances that never worked out. I told him about the bookstore I'd tried to open, about the heartbreak that never quite healed. And as the rain softened outside, the silence between us became something gentle again, like a bridge being rebuilt one word at a time. When I looked up, the clock said 2 a.m. "You can stay tonight," I said finally. "The guest room's clean." "Are you sure?" I nodded. "You look like you need more than just shelter." He looked at me for a long time, eyes searching mine as though afraid this was a dream. "Thank you, Amelia." And for the first time in years, I saw him smile the way he used to, like the world wasn't broken after all.